Hey, do you want to see someone with no tanking experience try to do a 0 to hero tanking challenge? Well, if that's the case,
buckle up.
What is going on, everyone? My name is Benchwarmer and today I embark on a new challenge. Now, I made a very bold claim that in the War Within I will main a tank. I have 0 experience tanking, although playing the game since 2007, I really wanted to play a tank at the highest level I possibly could. So I decided to pool all of my knowledge in World of Warcraft and challenge myself. Can I, with no experience, achieve Keystone Hero in Dragonflight Season 4 as a Guardian Druid? Well, strap in because you're about to find out. So for this challenge I set myself a few rules. No help from guildies, no help from friends, like I have any anyway, and no boosts, either paid or free. Now you will notice that my Guardian Druid is 483 item level, so I am kind of cheating with the gear. I did help my guild clear the first half of the raid for Season 4 in the first week, however then I was playing balance and I have no tanking gear, including no weapon or trinket. So the first thing to do was pick up the weekly, which took me to a Madrasil to do the tree thing, the plant thing, and after that I gained a fancy tanking weapon, which allowed me to join LFR, which is a challenge within itself. Here is how it went.
3 days later. Approximately 10 hours later. One eternity later.
So with all of LFR cleared and all of my bullion currency caught up, which is a fine system and that needs to stay, it allowed me to gain my Ferrat weapon, 2 of my best tanking trinkets and a nice ring, alongside some nice currency to upgrade some of the items that I had received. This got me to 493 item level. Now at the recording of this video, the current weekly was to complete 4 mythic dungeons and get a piece of loot, so I did exactly that. However, I didn't want to start doing mythic zeros. I was very eager to get the challenge started and jump into my very first key. After a quick stop at the barbershop to make sure I was the most dashing druid of them all, I wanted to start small given my experience, or lack of, and I also didn't want to ruin the key for anyone else. So I jumped into a +2 Azure Vaults. And within that, my first obstacle presented itself. I am so used to following a tank and killing things as a DPS, or not really paying attention to anything as a healer other than making sure everyone stays alive. I had no idea what mobs to kill and what to avoid, and for the first time I was in charge of the party and I didn't like it. But I didn't want to let my team down, so I had a little look on Raider.io and found myself a route to use, and with alt tabbing every few packs to check the route, I think we did okay. We cleared the dungeon and I felt pretty confident in my abilities, so I stretched a little and did a +4 Ruby life pools. The dungeon went really well. I had a route already prepared, we jumped in and things went really well, until the second boss, where...
Oh no!
Now all jokes aside, we still timed, we still had some good fun and of course made some light-hearted hunter jokes. As usual, it's always the hunter. And we finished the key. My confidence had peaked. I was feeling amazing. The challenge was going really well, and with my ADHD, especially my hyperfocus, there were no breaks before I found myself in a +5 Alderman. And within this dungeon, a new challenge revealed itself. I know World of Warcraft can be quite toxic, and Mythic Plus can also be very toxic, and if I was to be completely honest with myself, I have dished out my fair share of toxicity myself in the past. So I wanted to see, if I was completely open and honest about my tanking ability with no gear, no score and no experience, if I owned up to the mistakes I made and shelved my ego and communicated honestly with my team, would I receive support and understanding, or criticism and negativity? From someone who is training as a psychotherapist and one who is very interested in human interaction, my hope is that if I am supportive and kind, I will receive the same back. Now I am fully prepared to expect the latter, but we will see how we get on. And this very idea is why I started the Discord server, known as The Bench. Here we are building a community of like-minded individuals who love WoW, love supporting one another, and finding shelter in a rough IRL world, and sometimes in need of an escape from reality. Which, if I was to be completely honest, is why I play World of Warcraft so much. I get to escape the adult world full of all my responsibilities, and I am able to have some geeky fun for a while. So why not make World of Warcraft a nicer place to be? With the video wrapping up, I would like to offer you a space on the bench. There is a link in the description to a Discord server. Click that, you'll be warmly welcomed in. But also a light-hearted challenge that I want to set for you guys. In your next interaction with someone in game or in real life, try to be a little kinder, a little more thoughtful, and although you have a lot going on right now, so is the other person, and wouldn't it be a nicer place if we spent our energy being more positive rather than negative? And that is where our video ends. After these few dungeons, I can say I feel more confident as a tank, I am confident in the social test I am running, and I'm starting to feel like I could do this challenge. No problem. So I will see you back here next week. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, smash the thumbs up and write a comment down below. And of course, I am Benchwarmer. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.